Another warm welcome, and this is quite a fun one and an easy one for me to do, and I hope we can get some real value out of it. So Official Chrome a few days ago showed this thing called close tabs to the right, and I'm going to demonstrate it. And then I wanted to find the post and I've just lost it. Doesn't matter. Close tabs to the right is something I did not and do not use until now. Pin, close other tabs, and duplicate. So let's show you how exactly that actually works, because this is really interesting to get super silky smooth with your searching and the use of Chrome. So let's see how that works. First thing we're going to do, and I'll just show this about pin. So I'm already in this tab. Right click, hit pin. You'll notice it moves really small. So let's take an example. So I'm going to open up a new tab, and all I'm going to do is type something in that I want to search for, which is a retro classic Bluetooth speaker, which is something that was on my mind a few days ago, and it opens up like that. Now the thing is, let's just make sure that something is happening, and that is if we go up to your search. Let me just zoom in a little bit here. Again, let's get silky smooth and fast at this. So in other words, if we go into our search settings logged into Google, what we have is the search setting of, and I want to make sure this is checked, bear in mind this is one of my other Google accounts. Look, where results open. I've checkboxed open each selected result in a new browser window. That must be checked for this technique, if you like, to work. So what we're going to do is we're going to just come back, and I'm going to reset that to 100 because of speed, and all I'm going to do is go back one page, and there we've got it. So now I want to come in and I want to say let's just go through, and let's say I was shopping for a new device, and I go in there. You'll notice that what's happened is that I've gone to the Amazon page, and then I can go back, and then I can go, okay, looking at that one, thinking about that one, let's have a look at this one for another UK store called Argos. And then before I know about it, I've gone to another one. Oh, what's this one here? And then I open it up, and what I'm doing is populating my brainstorming and my searching, and then I think, oh, let's have a look at some images. Oh, there we go, look, that's fine. Now then I'm going to right click and hit duplicate, because I do want to look at the images, but I also want to go back one page. Can you see where we're going? We're back. Now we've started to populate, so let's just go back to my pin tab and see what we were trying to do. Close tabs to the right. That's the one I'm going to test right now. So I'm going to go in and say there's my search page. If you like, I want to have a look at, say, something like that. I'm going to drag that one over because I haven't purchased this one, but I purchased something very similar to it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to say, okay, 1, 2, 3 tabs over here to the right. What I want to do is right click, and I want to close the tabs to the right. Click. Can you see the way they've disappeared and simplified my page? Then I can go back and I can say something like, let's just go back of the skill and the technique. Close tabs to the right, I've demonstrated. Pin, I've demonstrated, it's gone very small. Close other tabs, this is quite a useful one. So if I go back and I just need to populate again, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to click that one. I'm going to click, these are just total randoms, and let's just do the unthinkable to go on to page 2 of Google, where nobody goes to there really. So which, there we go. So once again I've populated up. Now this time I want to say to myself, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that Argos one back into the center, and I'm going to say, okay, here's a load of tabs, and let's be honest, you could have like a dozen tabs open at this stage, and you think, well, this is the store, this is the one I want to look at. So this time I'm going to right click it, and I'm going to close other tabs. And what that actually means, that I'm going to lose everything apart from that one tab, I believe. Let's just see what's happened, and it's gone over and gone over. It's left that one open, but notice it has not closed our pinned tab. So what other skills can we learn here? Close tabs to the right, I've demonstrated. It might simplify your Chrome experience. Pin, I've demonstrated. Close other tabs, I've demonstrated. Duplicate is a good example. Now I know that the product I want to show you is close, but not this one. So I want to keep this one, so I'm going to right click and I'm going to hit duplicate. So now I've got 2 lots of it. Now I know that I want to be in this store, so I'm going to put in a bush, is that right? Bush, and I'm going to put in speaker, because I think at this stage, well, I know actually, but I think that it might be somewhere in here. So if I looked at Bush speakers, I'm thinking, okay, what was this one? This one was $29.99. So that's that one. It's not that one. Oh, hold on a second. What about that one? There's a very, very nice looking one that's close by. And in actual fact, this is the one that I've just purchased recently, and it's amazing because you've got this classic look with the bass, the treble and the volume at the top. It's Bluetooth, but you can also put a coax cable in the top, and it's got this incredible good looking thing. Look at this. This is just really, really nice for me. It reminds me of the radio. So the point of this thing was to say, right, I'm really happy about that one. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to pin that tab. And then I've pinned it back down. But the point of it is, this is a Chrome search tip on closing tabs to the right to simplify your screen. And I think we need to finish it there. Good luck with the searching and using Chrome.